Hey guys, Zolan here, back with another review. Today we're looking at the Marvel Universe Ghost Rider figure. Now, this guy's been out for a couple years. I just haven't seen him. Otherwise, I probably would have had him by now. But yeah, I'm up north in the United States, so we hardly get any of the good stuff. So we're probably just getting this guy's wave now, which is so sad. But he does come with a little card. Move him over so I can get that. Some really nice artwork here of the character. And sorry, I had to sit right. But some really nice artwork of the character. I tried to cut that part off the box that had this on it because I wanted to cherish it forever. But yeah, that didn't really work out. And then there's a picture of him from the comics. His thumbprint, I guess. And then it says real name, Jonathan, Johnny, in italics, Blaze. Nickname, Ghost Rider. Can't really read any of this. There you go. Hair, none. Height, 6'2". I can't read that part. Eyes flaming red, and weight 220 pounds. Sex male. And then you can pause to read that. Stupid camera doesn't focus worth crap, but he was in the Hammer wave. Which was Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, and he also came with a little secret file with a letter that Dr. Doom wrote to him saying that if the Green Goblin / Norman Osborn were to go after this guy, he'd basically get his arse handed to him. That's short version. I think it even mentioned Zarathos, which is the guy from the Danny Ketch comics, surprisingly. So that's interesting. I see him more in the Danny Ketch than I do the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider comics, but I don't really read a lot of comics, so I probably wouldn't know that. So on with the figure, but before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to HDfigures, because thanks to him we have now reached 150 subscribers. That is awesome. That is fan-frigging-tastic. You should check his channel out. It's going to be in the description below. He does Predator, RoboCop, Mega Bloks, horror figure reviews, so you should check him out. And like I said, link will be in the description below. So don't forget to stop by and give him a sub if you can. So on with the figure. He does come with a base, which I will take him off from and get a hold of. It says Marvel Ghost Rider figure number 30 of Wave 2, Series 10, I believe. Really, it's just a black base. There's the bottom chunk. I don't think anyone cares about that. Now, you're probably wondering, isn't he missing something? Yeah. He is. He's actually missing two things, but the second thing really doesn't matter. But the main thing he's missing is a bike. Now, this is Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Brimstone. It is a nice chopper. It's a little bit toony for this type of figure, but it works okay, I guess. But it is a little bit small, but it doesn't look too silly. So I'll probably have my Ghost Rider either standing in front of this or riding on it. But if I had to make a recommendation, I would check out the Maisto Marvel Universe diecast bikes Ghost Rider. That one looks really cool, so you should look that up on eBay next time you're thinking of paying high prices for old action figures. But that's just my theory slash hypothesis slash nobody gives a crap. So for his shotgun, because you know he did use a shotgun a little bit in the movie, I thought, but apparently he used it in the comics. But this is a pistol, I believe. It's probably a pistol, but it looks big enough to be a shotgun for this guy, so I decided, why the frig not? And I got this from a Parts of the Caribbean figure. Pretty sure it was Bootstrap Bill Turner, and he can hold it pretty good in his hand over here. And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So I'll probably display him in a pose like this, standing in front of the bike on his base. But let's take that out. In case you're wondering how much do those Pirates of the Caribbean figures go for, I couldn't tell you. Probably 20 bucks. Which is sad. Just is. Ooh, it's gonna fall down on me. There we go. So that's what I use for his quote-unquote shotgun. Shotgun. I call shotgun. No. But, he does also, the only thing he came with was his chain. If I didn't include this, that would have been a waste. Because I paid 10 bucks for this. He should have came with something else. Considering the fact that they make, I don't know, they'll give someone who doesn't need a bunch of weapons, and it's just like a waste of freaking time. But he does come with this really cool chain. I almost said Shane. What is a Shane? I don't know. But it's in this really cool S shape. That's probably where I got that from. And as you can see, it's got like a fiery tip and a kind of a spade there. Spike at the end. But it's got a flame tip. And it goes to some silver details, because they actually painted that part of the chain. And it is a soft, flexy, rubber-y plastic. Say, add more and more adjectives to describe the material this is made out of. But it's got little flame highlights in there. Right there, you can see them pretty good. It's a pretty good looking accessory, but we'll put that off to the side. And we'll look at the figure finally. Now, I know some of this is a reuse of a previous figure. I think it was the Amp Soldier. I don't know, the guys who work for MODOK. Looks like they're wearing hazmat suits, something like that. But, straighten them out here. But, I'm pretty sure that the torso, the upper arms, and the upper legs are, excluding this belt, so probably this lower piece is new. His crotch, basically. So I just realized, oh, he's got a waist swivel. Well, one less remembered than realized, but new parts on this guy is his head, obviously. Hopefully, if they do a Danny Ketch, we'll do another head, but I could probably see them reusing this one. Jeez. Stupid cold, but this collar piece is new, and mine is not missing any paint apps. I've heard stories about a few missing paint apps. I've actually seen a couple, but his lower arms are also new sculpt, obviously, so we can hold his chain, and his lower legs. and like I said, his crotch slash buttocks. But articulation on this guy is pretty good. He's got a ball hinge head, so he can look pretty high up and pretty low down. He's got a ball jointed upper torso. He's got a waist swivel. He's got ball jointed hips, and this is a cool thing because he can get his legs spread out enough to where he can sit on a bike. So if they make a bike for him, it would be convenient because they already have the articulation to do so. But if they don't do it, that won't surprise me, because Hasbro's starting, like Disney, Hasbro is starting to suck. We all know this. But some figures they're coming out with are pretty good. I've reviewed some and gave them pretty high ratings. But that's besides the fact. He's got pin and socket shoulders, but they're really tight. I don't really move them out at all, because I don't want to break this guy, because I can't replace it. And he's got a bicep swivel here. Shoot, got stuck. There we go. And he's got a swivel in the wrist. Blah. Screwed up there. And same thing over here. Like I said, he's got ball jointed hips. Kind of reminds me of the old Toy Biz 1995 Ghost Rider figures. They could do this as well. Splay their legs out, because they actually did make bikes for those, which was pretty sweet. I'm hoping to get a few of those one of these days. And he's got a double jointed knee, so he can bend like crazy. You could even give him like a road racer, like a sport bike, because he bends his legs so far back. And he's got a boot swivel, little foot swivel, but they don't move that good. I don't move those a lot because I don't want to break his feet off, because that would make him dead useless. But yeah, overall this is a pretty good figure, and I would get it. If you're a Ghost Rider fan, definitely get it. If you're a Marvel fan, I think it's... Since he had a movie, I think that would make him a pretty good figure for one's collection. If you're a completionist, obviously you're probably going to get it. But, this was a nice figure for me to have, and I will probably display him with the rest of my, probably on the same shelf as my Spawn and Ghost Rider stuff that I'll get in the future. So, just a sec here. But I will hopefully get more Ghost Rider stuff so this guy will fit into my collection a little better. Right now, this is actually my third Ghost Rider. The first Marvel Universe Ghost Rider that I had was the get him on his base here. There we go. Put him back here. The first Marvel Universe sized Ghost Rider I had was the one from the Toy Biz Marvel Showdown, and that one was a piece of crap. That one was just god awful. I could not. Its head broke off, basically. It was the cheapest quality I have ever seen on a figure, so this was a nice figure to have, especially for me, because now I have a Ghost Rider that can be in the scale I prefer, and it won't be a lousy piece of crap, basically. But I would not recommend the Showdown one unless you're willing to take the risk. If you want to, go right ahead, but I would not recommend it. If I were to give this figure a rating, sorry about the pause there, I had a brain fart, but I will give him a 9 out of 10, mostly because he's just missing the bike. That's it. If he had the bike, he would have been a solid 10. But, yeah, that's about it for this review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out HDfigures, link in the description below. Stay tuned for more videos / reviews coming up soon, and until next time, see you guys later. Peace.